The big cheese. They call me the big cheese. Oh, say it with me. The big cheese. Ta-da! You better believe it.
That's right, folks. I'm the biggest, cheesiest piece of cheddar around. I'm really something to behold. Take a look at me. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Have you ever observed a more impressive cheese in your life? It's not just my stature either. It's my presence, my vibe, the energy I emanate, the excitement I exude. It's the way I fill a room or a theater.
I'm the king of the world!
Or a stadium. Wherever I go, I cause a fuss. Heads turn. Jaws drop. Deaths are audible. And that's why they call me cheese.
Oh, say it with me. The big cheese. Ta-da! I love it.
How did I get such a good, or should I say, Gouda reputation? Well, I wasn't always a big shot. I grew up on a crowded platter in a tiny kitchen. I was an unremarkable little curd. We lived in quiet lives of pasteurization. But I wasn't happy with the status quo. Oh no, I wanted to make a big old name for myself. So I resolved to become a big cheese. I wanted the praise.
You're the cheesiest.
Why, thank you, I know.
Cheers. The spotlight.
Can I have your autograph?
You absolutely can.
The attention. The ovations. Cheese, 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 cheese. The celebrations. I set to work, and before long, I was on a fast track to success. I dressed to impress. Not everybody would agree with that, but it's okay.
Here we go.
I shredded the competition. Touchdown! I stole every show. And then I would brag non-stop to anybody who would listen.
And while I find you slow and dull, I'll gladly regale you the tales of the time I scored 4 touchdowns in one game.
That's amazing.
I know.
He broke out Bundy's record. What was the secret to my success? Well, I stuck to the things I was good at. That way I couldn't possibly fail. Did it get a little boring? Never try anything new? I suppose. But it didn't matter as long as everyone agreed that I was.
Oh, say it with me, please. The big cheese. Ta-da!
But then, one fateful day, I met Wedge. She was new in town, and she seemed to be my opposite in every way. She was quiet. I was loud.
Hey, this one time at cheese camp,
She was shy. I was bold. While I dominated conversations, she kept to herself.
hey, Wendy McWedgerson, come over here, let's tell a joke.
I lost my smile.
That's okay, you don't have any words. I didn't pay much attention to him at first. Her at first, why would I? I was too occupied to be the center of my own universe. But then, without warning, everything changed. Here's what happened. Every summer, our tiny village staged an all-day cheese decathlon. Guess who did first place trophies for the last 6 years?
This guy right here. Say it with me. The Big Cheese. Ta-da! Oh, I love it.
This year's ceremony started at 5 a.m. sharp. I was fully primed and prepared to prevail. First up was the foot race, and I zipped to the lead. Within seconds, though, there was someone on my heels. I could hear her breath, the pitter-patter of her agile feet. It was Wedge.
This can't be. Never. This can't be happening.
She was fast, but not just fast, but skilled, disciplined. She paced herself. We were neck and neck for most of the race until I stopped on a road piece of baby Swiss.
You can do it!
But Wedge swerved, sped up, and beat me by a nose. A cheese nose. And for the first time, I had come in second place. Oh, the indignity. But there was no time to sulk, because the next leg of the race, the competition, had already begun. It was a game of chess. Before I could blink or think, Wedge had taken my king in 4 moves.
Oh!
And while I was protesting to the judges, she had already moved on. The following were a blur of loss after loss, much like the Steelers season.
Lost your mind!
Oh, bread buttering.
This is golden.
And movie trivia.
The answer's Star Wars!
It's actually Star Trek.
What? No!
It turned out Wedge was quietly excellent at everything, except maybe her lines. Every time she won, she didn't even gloat. She was so humble. It was odd, disconcerting, absolutely baffling. Finally, I watched in dismay as Wedge trounced me one last time in bird calling.
I got it. Tweet! Tweet! Tweet!
Well, credit for me anyway. I would do every possible emotion.
No! This can't be happening! Not me! No! Why me? Why?
Until finally I felt finally exhausted myself, and I lay in the muck. I heard a thunderous voice making the dreaded announcement.
First place goes to Wedge Wedgman!
The crowd roared with approval. What had just happened? It was honestly hard to fathom. I closed my eyes and suddenly, inexplicably, I felt a sense of calm come over me. I listened to my breathing, to the steady beating of my heart. Yes, I had lost, again and again and again. But after all, that I actually felt okay, relieved even, and suddenly knew that my world wasn't going to crumble. I picked myself up, dusted myself off, and headed home. Before too long, I spotted Wedge. She wasn't busy celebrating or bragging. She was busy watching 34 years go by with the blink of an eye. She looked content, fulfilled. We chatted for a bit. It turns out she had quite a fascinating story. She told me to not fret about the little things in life, like forgetting to get your food in the drive-thru, or forgetting to take the gas pump out of your car before you drive away, or leaving your purse in the teacher's lounge for, 3,000 times. She told stories of the myriad of uses for Tupperware. Told me that regardless of what Mama says, Jean's days are not the devil. Even running out of gas on the way to work in the middle of the expressway is nothing to worry about. She told me if I ever had a chance to take a John Deere for a ride, jump at it, and always wave goodbye to the Uber drivers when they leave your house. And finally, she told me to be humble and enjoy every second, because you never know when it's going to be over. It was a great conversation, but a conversation that wasn't all about me. And that day I realized something. Maybe it didn't matter if I wasn't the best at everything. In fact, perhaps it was healthy for me to lose for once. Except for numbricks.
Numbricks, I'm the king!
Wedge can never beat me in numbricks. But anything else, losing is a life lesson. How you lose is just as important as how you win. And sure, my ego was bruised in the short term. But over time, I gained perspective of what's really important. Losing taught me about empathy and humility, and it showed me that I become so focused on winning, I was missing out on the joy of participating. And it helped me to see that I can live with defeat, even if I get a bit angry being frustrated at first. These days, I'm trying not to worry about whether I win or lose, except the numbricks. Wedge still can't beat me at numbricks. I don't have to impress everyone all the time. I let others have the spotlight.
That is so amazing! Oh my gosh, that is so awesome!
And I've taken up some new hobbies just for me.
I'm Michael Jordan reincarnated, folks.
So when I brag about something, well, I mostly brag about my friends. Because it turns out anyone from a crumpled Gorgonzola to a Placapetta to an unassuming Wedge of Brie can be